7, but we're not starting at the beginning of Lesson 7. We're starting on page 206, which means we need to go File, Open, go to where your lessons are located on the S drive. You're going to open up the CatNav for Lesson 7. You're going to need the Pen tool. Make sure you're on the background layer. Pen tool, background layer. Now we're ready to begin. Click on the blue dot where it says A, drag to the red dot. Click on the blue point for B, drag to the red dot. Click on point C, drag to the red dot. You notice it did not, it created the curve right here, so we need to fix that. So we need to hold down the Alt key and drag this, the B point from the red dot into B. Let go of the Alt key, let go of your mouse button. Now we're going to select the D blue dot and drag it down to the red dot. Select the E blue dot and drag it to the red dot. Select the F blue dot and drag it to the red dot. Select the G blue dot and drag it to the red dot. Select the H blue dot and drag it to the red dot. Okay, notice you still have that curve there again, so we're going to hold down Alt and drag the red dot with H to that yellow dot. Hold down Alt and drag the G dot down as well. Now that fixes our selection out there. Now we're going to click on point A. Before we let go, we're going to hold down Alt and drag that to that yellow dot. So now our path has been created. Now we pick up back up with the book on page 208. In a path palette, double click the work path. So we need to go to the path palette, which is underneath the layers and the channels palette. Again, if this palette is not showing, go to Window, Show Paths. Mine says Hide Paths because I got paths showing already. So it wants us to double click on the work path, enter face in the name text box. So right here we're going to enter in space, the word space. Again, to get here, all I did was double click on the work path and then type in where it says name face and then say OK. Number 1 on page 208, click the Layers Palette tab to display the palette and drag the template layer to the trash. So Layers Palette, the template layer, we need to drag it down to the trash. You won't need that layer any longer. Select the Magic Wand tool. In the Magic Wand tool options bar, enter 60 into the tolerance. Bar as options bar, 60 into the tolerance, 60. Click the gray background where it shows through the cat's mouth. If you don't select the entire area first time, shift click again on the mouth with the Magic Wand tool. You want to make sure that the whole mouth is selected right there. Click the Paths Palette tab to bring the Paths palette to the front. Then click the Make Work Path from the Selection button at the bottom of the palette. Looks like this. Double click the work path and name it mouth. Again, to make this path, this is your make work path icon. I clicked on that. It came up with this work path. I double clicked on that work path, and now I'm renaming that to say mouth, M-O-U-T-H. I'm going to say OK. Go ahead and say File Save As into your folder on the S drive. Do not save it over My File. Again, it is best practice when you are working with computers to save your file in 2 different locations. Name your file your first name. If there is someone in your class that has the same first name, please put your first and last name. And then Lesson 7 into your folder. You're saving it into your folder. Say save. Now we're on page 209, number 1, in the Paths palette. Click the Face tab to make it active. Paths palette, Face Paths to make it active. To convert the face path to a selection using either of these following methods. Choose Make Selection from the Paths palette. Choose Make Selection. And then click OK. Drag the face path, or you can drag the face path to the load selection path. That button. Okay, those are 2 different ways you can select the face path. Number 3, on page 210, in the Paths palette, click the Mouth path. Then choose Make Selection from the Paths palette menu. Here's your Paths palette menu. You're going to say Make Selection. From here, in the Make Selection dialog box, select Subtract from Selection. Subtract from Selection. And then say OK. So now, all you have selected is the cat face, not the background. Number 5 on page 210, before adding a filter to the mask, make sure that the foreground is set to white for your colors. So your foreground should be white, and the background is set to black. If necessary, select the default foreground and background color icon right here, and then switch between the white and make sure the white's on top. Number 6, choose Filter from your menu. More, choose Artistic, and then Neon Glow. Neon Glow. If you do not see your cat's face on here, that means you're on the wrong layer. So you need to say Cancel and go back to the Layers palette. Make sure you're on the background layer. Okay? If you do, you're okay. Go ahead. It should be a blue color. If it's not a blue color, then click here and make it a blue color. And then go ahead and say OK. Go ahead and say Select, Deselect. Number 8 on page 212, choose Filter, Texture, Texturizer. Choose the Sandstone option. So Texture, Sandstone option. And then click OK. Say File Save. And you are now done with Lesson 7. If you still have time left in class, please continue to lesson 8. Remember, you work all the way up into the bell.